War and Peace, and I'm going to get out of here. I was ready to go catch my flight real quick. But I definitely want to say thank you so much to FAHASS. Thank you, Miss Jasmine. Thank you, Miss Erica. Thank you, Joseph. Thank all of y'all for the hard work for being here on a Sunday. Thank y'all for sharing your time. It was so good to meet all of you. And I really hope that we can stay in touch and take these things you learned today, these new friends that you made today, and share and connect. So I'm going to do one more poem. Is that all right? Okay. Success is the freedom to savor life in spite of fear. Fear takes furious forms, fights your future until the dawn. Fear sweats as it wrestles, knife to the throat of your dreams, and you can't scream. You can't breathe. So when I urge you to put a hat up on your head and wrap a scarf around your neck, it's about more than catching cold. We cannot afford to lose your voice. For us, silence equals death. I dress my legacy carefully. I turn protective, guarding you with grunts humming in my chest. They have no wisdom for you. They offer no sustenance. Fear wants to suck your eyeballs dry. Blind your ambition so that it morphs into a weapon. Carve deep gouges in your vision, make you question, even for a second, at least a second guessing. And if you damage your own revelation, if fear's work is lessened, but this is the lesson. Fear will slice off your tongue. And in who will sing the praises you were meant to be motivated from. So with the only power I have to alert you, I shall be liberated. You are not isolated. No matter what it looks like, vision and sight are not always related. Fear will convince you that you somehow deserve to live in lack. I tried to distance myself from the problem, get my degrees and get gone, but like pen and sketch pad, memory and home just keep drawing me back to where we started from. Each morning I pray angels guard my brother's sons. Think twice about their wardrobe. They might be mistaken as black men, but they're so young. I dress my legacy carefully. But terminal degrees in a three-piece didn't protect a king in the hot southern sun. Preaching peace and singing at the beach didn't protect Robeson. Mastering English and poetry didn't settle the minds of James, Lorena, Langston. Fear will Trayvon Martin, Eric Garner, Sandra Blandrew. Our children, our artists are turned into martyrs too. Outrage and proof all over the news while the killers are absolutely free. Not even a minimal criminal charge hovers heavy on their heads. So yes, throw your hoodies up. March in solidarity, but a new uniform is not enough. Our righteous indignation stops short of changing our situation, and we've got to get real. Go ahead and post your Q hashtag and profile pic, but please don't forget about the hundreds and thousands of young men and women defying death daily by simply refusing to quit. We persist to exist, and the opposition is hungry, prowling, looking for any excuse, stomach growling. They've issued death warrants for our youth, even if you look the part proper, whatever that costume may be. Don't buy into the distraction that you can pay to avoid the violent entrapment that happens out on the street, thinking it could never happen to me. Your privilege does not make you safe. Whether black, white, red, yellow, brown, or beige, if they want you dead, they will find a way. Your money does not insulate except in the case of removing you from your own people. And something is wrong. When our 11-year-olds are trained in the art of charming a snake instead of learning the perfect moment to strike, to bring their heel down hard on its jaw, to pause a mother's grief, to shut their eyes in relief, but destruction moves swift like a thief, and thieves don't announce their presence. What else do we expect after encouraging a premature adolescence? I dress my legacy carefully. See, she was born a preemie, and as she grew and I groomed her, she was an early bloomer, so I dress her carefully. Teach her not to just expose her body, but to own it, even if she's been robbed blind by a multitude of her opponents. And there are many, there are millions. Your enemy strategically consumes your energy, so you must develop resilience. You reserve the right to sovereignty, to reclaim property that was stolen, taken right out of your home, out of your womb, out of your front yard, wrestled from your grip. You reserve the right to collect interest on top of it. My legacy can invest in herself however she sees fit, whether raising babies in safety or sitting in a position of executive leadership. I dress my legacy carefully, because they will unjustly frame and imprison any woman perceived as a threat, terrified by a woman in power, by a powerful woman. Just ask Winnie, Asada, your own mothers, sisters, and daughters for that matter. And what occasionally appears as a hero or some miraculous salvation was actually a long time in the making. It started in back alleys, in kitchens, in church nurseries, with permission like the kind my grandmama gave me. She dressed her legacy carefully. Grandma gave me a mandate to make as many dates as I can. She said the gift is your purpose, and beating hearts are at stake. So as I wait in the wings of the stage in anticipation, half the adrenaline rushes, wondering how much longer I'm gonna make truth in y'all, to prune a few stalks, to pour some living water on souls that are weary from the walk before they take me down too. And when I go, I want to go boldly, exploding. When I go, I want to explode like all of the life grandma couldn't make herself live. Finally, let's go. Like the final brush strokes, like your favorite line in one of my spoken word poems. I want to explode so that even if you get burnt by the sparks that fly, you will have a scar, some proof I was here and you were touched and you could hear. Tell me, can you hear me